Long-term strength gains and how to measure real muscle growth. Fundamentals of strength and muscle growth. A muscle's primary function is to produce force. The more muscle mass you have, generally the more you greater force output. Having strength can be developed within the 5 to 30 rep range depending on your training goals. Technique first always. Prioritize proper technique over rep number. Never sacrifice your form over more reps. So don't do more reps just for the sake of doing more reps. Focus on good technique. And a strong indicator of muscle growth is progress across all rep ranges and exercise at the peak of all of your mesocycles. So if you progress in reps or weight at the end of a mesocycle, in 6 months' time or more, it would be a good indicator that you have grown muscle. Tracking strength progress. Nutritional phases matter in this. If you're in a fat loss phase and still maintaining or improving strength gains, that's a sign of muscle retention or muscle growth. For a good example of this, if you hit PRs in a bulk and maintain them on a cut, you are more likely building muscle because on a cut your body has less nutrients in it, is deficient and not as strong as it used to be. But maintaining your PRs in a bulk whilst you are in a cut is a great sign that you are making progress. A good heuristic here is to do 4 to 5 reps plus. So if you did 45 plus reps more than what you have already done in your bulk, for example, in 6 months' time, you go again and you increase 4 to 5 more reps, then that's a good sign you have grown muscle. And for weight, it could be 10 to 15 lbas on barbell, dumbbell, lifts, etc. Just increasing 10 to 15 lbas shows you that you have grown muscle within that time frame. Measuring progress. You can do this by doing a DEXA scan, even though it's not the best way to do it. It is not the worst thing you can do, but tracking strength gains, as we said in the last slides, is much more better than that and also cheaper for you. Scale and mirror is a good way that you can see if you are actually progressing, because if your weight is up, you look bigger and strength gains is increasing, you are likely on the right track. Potential errors that can come is that you may feel or you feel like you are looking better, but you are not. It's just a neuromuscular thing. Your head is not doing it right. You are feeling that you are better, but you are actually not. The best time lapse you can do is to check your stats within 6 months with as checkpoints. So assess everything in 6 months and make sure that you are doing them in the same phases, or at least taking note that if you previously did it in a bulk, you now doing it in a cut, and maybe that is the reason why you are not hitting your PRs. It is also important that what you do now matters. Your exercise selection matters, your technique, loading, volume, frequency, and fatigue all matter. Exercise selection: pick the movements which are obviously the best suited for your goals and the best for hypertrophy, if hypertrophy is your goal. Technique: always perform technique over your reps to maximize hypertrophy. Loading: sufficient enough to provide a challenge. Volume: aim for the right amount of number of sets for you. Frequency: 2 to 4 times if you are doing hypertrophy training. And for fatigue management, doing occasional deloads is good for you. That has been all. Don't forget to like and subscribe.